Is May confirmed to be an astronaut? One of the most famous theories of the new movie Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is that we will have the return of astronauts in this universe, and they could be a fundamental part of the story, including time travel. In the past few hours, different fans of the Planet of the Apes universe have sent us an image that could confirm the theory we are talking about after the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes trailer was released. Images that show May in astronaut clothes, or at least wearing clothes that do not belong to the era she is in, which would confirm that she is indeed an astronaut or a time traveler. In this video, we will be analyzing these clues, as it is most likely that May is indeed an astronaut, and that the movie is very different from what we think it is. Maybe what happened on The Force Awakens in Star Wars is repeating itself. Do you want to know more? Then stay tuned to this video. And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes will be the new movie of the Apes universe, a movie that takes place 300 years after Caesar lost his life. The main character will be Noah, an explorer ape who will have to face Proximus Caesar. Or at least this is the official synopsis. But this story could be incomplete, or even, they could be deceiving us to make us believe that the story is different from what it will be, and that it is more similar to Star Wars than we thought. First, let's talk about what the theory says. In newspaper clippings from the past trilogy, we saw mention of the Icarus spaceship disappearing. In the original movies, we saw how the Icarus ship arrived with astronaut George Taylor, one who faced the apes on a planet that he thought was far away from Earth, but was actually Earth in the future. In this installment, the Icarus spaceship could suffer a crash landing on the planet of the apes, crashing or making a difficult landing. Given the violence of the impact, the human crew members are killed or badly injured, with only one survivor, astronaut May. Wounded but alive, May must then fend for herself on a planet dominated by a civilization of apes, with no other humans in sight. It will no longer be George Taylor, but now it will be May who will have to survive. It is possible that in this new version, George Taylor lost his life, and it is May who survives. Noah is an explorer ape who possibly will find the Icarus spaceship and save May. He will then confront Proximus Caesar, the new villain, who will trap May trying to gain access to the Icarus. Seeing the spaceship fall from the sky may be the event that leads Proximus Caesar to desire to conquer and acquire the technology for himself, seeing it as a divine sign. Now, when we made the video talking about this theory, we talked about a scene in which Noah can be seen saving May from a cliffhanger. In the photos we showed in a previous video, you could see what appeared to be a vest, but it was not a very clear image. Yesterday, the actress who plays May uploaded to Instagram the following image. On this one, you can see May's clothes. This leads us to see again this scene in the official trailer. I took the image from the trailer, and we enhanced and clarified it. The result is as follows. As you can see, it is clear that the clothes May is wearing are not clothes of her time. We can see what appears to be jeans with kind of patches and a vest, a blue shirt. And we can also see that the other apes are carrying things on their backs. There are only two possibilities here. That May comes from a civilization other than humans, as could be the mutants underground, or that she is an astronaut. However, the mutants had their peculiar way of dressing. I think the odds of May being an astronaut are very high. This means that the movie, although it is trying to cast Noah as the main character, the hidden protagonist could be May. Something similar to what we saw with Star Wars, The Force Awakens. In that film, Finn was touted as the main character. The first trailer is focused on that character, and even scenes of Finn with a lightsaber were filmed, which was then used in the trailer. The idea was to make people believe that Finn was the protagonist, and then surprise them all with Rey, who would be the real protagonist. I think something similar is happening. May could be the real protagonist of the movie. an astronaut who must survive and try to return to her original timeline. However, this brings us to a possible ending of the trilogy where Noah travels in time. In the original Planet of the Apes trilogy, there was a twist in the story when they set off a bomb called Alpha and Omega, which resulted in the destruction of the planet. However, in a surprising development, two apes managed to travel back in time to the past, a period in which the apes had not yet taken control of the planet. This time travel of the apes is a turning point in the story. They arrive at a time where they have the opportunity to observe and possibly influence events before the apes become the dominant species. This creates a unique situation where they have knowledge of the future but find themselves in a past that has not yet been shaped by those events. Could they change events to prevent future destruction? Could Noah repeat history and travel back in time? If May is actually a time traveler, an astronaut, Noah could become a time traveler, just as happened to other apes who helped humans. Maybe the only way to save the ape species in the future will be to confront Proxima Caesar and acquire the Icarus spaceship. In my opinion, I think we will see May as an astronaut, and it is also very likely that an attempt will be made to repair Icarus, and that we will even see apes traveling in time. As we have mentioned before, time travel can destroy a story and affect it negatively, as it happened in this trilogy in the past, so it is a big risk. And it is understandable why this would be hidden in the trailers. If May is really an astronaut, many fans would be upset, because these elements were heavily criticized in the original films. But I think it's time to accept that this is fundamental in the Planet of the Apes universe, and that we will soon see Icarus and new astronauts. Now there is one last thing we must say. If May is a real astronaut, it doesn't mean she is from the same timeline as Caesar. She could come from another timeline of the movies, as is the original trilogy, or the Tim Burton movie. The probabilities when you add time travel are limitless. This could be the way to join the old trilogies with the new ones, as it has happened with Marvel's shared universe, which managed to unify the old movies with the new ones, thanks to time travel and the multiverse. A few days ago, when it was mentioned that this movie took inspiration from Star Wars, maybe this is what it was referring to. May is the main character, and soon we will have time travel. But tell me, what do you think about all this? Do you think these scenes confirm that May is an astronaut? And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You are on The Oasis Geek.